Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Good evening and welcome to Real Talk Tuesday. How are you guys doing? So I am filming currently from both YouTube, Facebook, and Insta. And ladies and gents, if you're watching me for the first time, make sure you drop into the comment and say, hello, Maddie, how are you doing? Let me know where you're watching this from and let me know how you are. Come in, come in, come in, come in, come in, come in, come in. It is a new month. It is the beginning of May. I mean, not the 1st of May, but obviously it is a new month. So a lot of exciting things are happening. I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to what's happening in this current month. So let me put this music down. So if you're coming in for the first time, my name is Matty Lisiki. Welcome to Real Talk Tuesday. This Real Talk Tuesday is really to help you to build the confidence to be more authentic online, on camera, and through speaking. I work with a lot of shy female leaders, and this is what I do. I help them to be more confident so they can really find their authentic voices. And today we're talking about embracing your self-image so that you can be better and more comfortable on camera, but also that you can overcome camera anxieties. Okay, so this week we're really going to be tackling the idea of marketing a lot, but there's so many things that I want to talk to you about. So for example, image is going to be one of them, and the reason why I want to talk to you about this is because recently I've been reading a lot of articles about people not wanting to show up online and on video because of image, because of how they feel and how they see themselves. And I think it's a really, really important subject to actually talk about. It's actually a really important subject to deal with. Knowing that there's so many people that suffer from various different conditions, and also during this pandemic, there's been so many people struggling with mental health, anxiety, and depression. Talking about this camera anxiety is going to be something that's going to be really, really important. So I'd love to know from you, if this is the first time that you are watching me, let me know in the comments, what is it that you struggle with when it comes to showing up on camera, or when it comes to the lens in general? You might be working via Zoom, or you might have been working for a while through various different platforms. And how do you feel? Are you comfortable with a live stream? Are you one of those people that is still kind of having certain kind of difficulties? And what is it that you'd like to improve? So let me know in the comment, people, so I can see and I can come back in there and have a chit chat with yourself. Okay, my people. Yes, let's do that. Let's absolutely do that. Okay, so let's talk about self-image. One of the best things that I've done, I think, end of 2011, is to hire a coach. And mainly when I was hiring this coach, I never realized that even though I was trying to work on my relationship, what I've actually achieved is to work on my personal self-image. Now, the reason why so many people, and reading this article from Cosmos the other day, struggle with anxieties or body dysmorphia, it has to do with how they see themselves. And a lot of it has to do with comparison, how you compare yourself to people, how you look at what other people are doing, and you try to compare yourself all the time. But also bits and parts of you that you may and may not like. So for those of you who don't know, when I was a young girl, yes, I'm still a young girl over here. Yeah. Hello, somebody. But when I was a teenager, I struggled with my weight. And my weight was a big thing because I was kind of slim. And I mean, I am slim. I'm slim, and I have a bit of a I have a booty. Okay. I have a behind, okay? And my friends and somehow my family members used to make fun of me, and I was really, really embarrassed about it. And I started developing these things where I would have excessive and obsessive eating regimes so I can stay a certain weight and so I can stay a certain way. And that was something that I was continuously battling with. I hated my body. I disliked it. It wasn't parts of my face, it was just how my body was shaped. Some of my friends, I remember one auntie, actually, not my friend, but my auntie actually called me a fake slim girl, like a fake model. And that thing just stuck in my mind. It just actually stuck in my mind. And it was the most horrible thing that you can ever do, like you can ever remember. Because already when you're young, when you're at school, you get picked on because of how you look and because how how you come across. But then when people, as a young woman, when people start to talk about your personal image, it makes it even more difficult. So what I've noticed is that a lot of people find themselves in a tricky situation because now that we're in this world where camera is king and audio is queen at the moment, you know, it seems like they have to force themselves to put themselves into the situation where they have to be online. Oh, African fashion guy, you so nerdy. You love that booty. Hey, hey. So nerdy. So yeah, so people find themselves in a situation where they have to force themselves to be online. They have to force themselves to look a certain way. And that brings a different level of anxiety. Now, I'm not an expert when it comes to body dysmorphia, but I can tell you for sure from someone who used to dislike her body, and I didn't want to take pictures of myself. I didn't want to wear certain clothes because if it was too fitted, then men will look at me funny. I mean, men were already looking at me, but now it was just going to be even worse. I didn't want the attention. I didn't want all of these other things. And it's a completely understandable thing when you are an introvert or when you are shy and you feel like this is a really disgusting thing. It's like you're disassociating yourself from parts of your body when your body is actually quite beautiful. And what I want you guys to realize is that the body or the vessel that you have is what attracts people to work with you. It's what attracts people to connect with you. And you have to manage it. You know, you have to manage not just the outside image, but the inward image. And you have to be conscious of what it is that you're telling yourself for you to not want to be showing up online. So let me give you some example. Some people don't want to show up because, you know, like me, I hated my booty and my body. I thought I was just too big. I literally looked at the mirror and I thought I was obese. I'm not kidding you. And you know, when you're conscious, you're so conscious, you tend to see things in a completely different way to what other people see. And you've got to be conscious of what it is that you're doing. So let me tell you how, I'm going to tell you how I overcame that, because that is something that I believe we all need to learn to overcome. We're all going to have to go into meetings, and this is where it comes down to self-care. Self-care is so, so important, my people. Fabulous people, listen, I'm telling you, self-care in this day and age is like a lot of money. Okay? It's so much money. You have all the time in the world and you may not know where to go or what to do, but self-care, it becomes that much more important. So African Fashions the Guide says, I know that feeling. I would dress down to cover my sexy curves and avoid attention. Right. And if we are going to focus on building our brand on video, online, and be unashamedly about who we are, we have to learn, guess what? We have to learn to be shameless about ourselves. So we got to start to work on the self-care. We got to start knowing exactly, as I said before, knowing exactly what it is that we keep saying to ourselves. Because the only way to get over this problem is to know the problem. So I want you to start thinking. If there's any specific reason why you refuse to show up online on video, let me know in the comments. Tell me what the reason is. Say, Matty, my nose is too big. Matty, my lips are too big. Matty, I'm really dark. I get it. If you're a black woman or if you're dark skinned, some people, complexion might be a thing. And it's even worse, as a black woman. For other people, it might be an actual physical thing, something has happened to them, to their face or something when they were younger, and it's disformed some parts of them, and that's understandable. But I want you to start writing down and start knowing what it is that's stopping you. Like, tell me in the comment, what is it? It could be how you sound. It could be your accent. It could even be, maybe, you don't like the fact that, you feel really uncomfortable with your hair. And understanding what those things are. Because when you start to know, okay, this is what's tripping me up, now we're going to start working on how to improve those bits. Okay. So you have to know what what your voice is telling you. That little voice inside of your head that keeps telling you, I'm not good enough, I'm this. So I want to know in the comment, be brave. Let me know in the comment, what is it that you keep telling yourself? Is it your accent? Is it that, Matty, my accent sounds terrible, I don't want to come online because people are going to laugh at my accent? Matty, I still need to learn how to look the part. Now, let me tell you something, yeah? I posted something earlier this week. Done is better than perfect. The reason why most people are suffering from not embracing themselves is because they're looking at the rest of the world and they want to be perfect. And let me tell you something. There's no such thing as perfection. Perfection is the enemy of done. Perfection is the enemy of you getting what you need to do, of you achieving, the role that you need to achieve. The more you aim for perfection, the less you will reach your audience. So first, as we said, acknowledge what it is that you're telling yourself. Acknowledge what it is that you are continuously saying, that little voice, that inner story that you keep telling yourself. Because that inner story, it's kind of like, I would say it's inside your engine, inside your mind. It's inside your engine, and it just keeps rotating and rotating in your mind because you encourage that little story. Okay. So once you know what that story is, I want you to sit down and stop overthinking of what other people are going to say. I want you to start acknowledging things that you have done, things about yourself that are actually good, because you have to look at your body and your face and your image in a completely different way. Now, some people, some people might, put on makeup, which is amazing and which is great. However, if you put on makeup just to hide everything, it's not actually going to deal with the solution. It's not going to give you the solution. You've got to deal with the roots of the issue. One thing we talked about last week in my masterclass with the amazing Janine Miller. Guys, if you missed it, guess what? You need to talk to me later, just after the chat, and ask me, Matty, I want to check out this masterclass. It was absolutely amazing. Jeanette is she's a transformational stylist for women and female leaders. And oh my God, she's the bomb. One thing I learned from Jeanette was that in order to be the image that you want, you have to start building your self-image. You have to decide, what kind of image do I want to have? What kind of image do I want people to see? How do I want people to see me? You have to start creating that image of the woman that you want to be. If that woman is a woman who is pristine, who is confident, who wears makeup, who does what other stuff, then go for it. But make sure that that woman is a woman who is embracing all parts of herself. That is so important for her to embrace all parts of herself. So start building a self image of what you want to look like. If you want to improve how you um, start with the natural things. Look after your skin. Look after your body. Give yourself a facial massage if you have to. A deep cleansing mask. Like, I'm not kidding. Those things will help. One of the routines that I've started doing in the morning is what we call the miracle morning. And I've started doing this for the last 40 days. And believe me, it's literally changing how I feel about myself, how I think about myself. And it's completely transforming bits and pieces of my life. So I want to encourage you to start to look after yourself in the most, in the smallest ways, in ways which is going to encourage you to go for more. So your self-image could be, as I said, taking care of different parts of yourself, going out for a walk, going out for a run, and visualizing how you want to be. So what I want you guys to do is, I want you guys to take pictures of yourself. Well, not the most recent one if you're not comfortable yet, but I want you to go into your phone. There's got to be some pictures of yourself that you absolutely love, okay? I know that for sure, okay? Because I've seen some of you guys with your awesome pictures. So I want you guys to go and check out those amazing, beautiful photos of yourself. I want you to pick 2 photos, okay? I want you to pick a photo of you when you were excited, when you felt sexy, when you felt amazing, when you felt handsome or strong, or however you felt. I want you to take a headshot photo. Check out what the headshot photo looks like. So we want to see your face. And then I want you to take to find a picture of you in a full body. Okay. Hello to me, Tammy. How are you? Hi, how you doing? Lovely. It's good to see you. So yes, take those 2 pictures and I want you to hang them up on your mirror, whether it is the bathroom mirror or the mirror in your bedroom, but the mirror that you see every day. And every day, you're going to start looking at that picture. You're going to start visualizing yourself as that specific woman, because it's all about seeing yourself in your best moment, at your best time. And that's what I call presence. Okay? Take that moment, take those pictures, and I want you to start mirroring those pictures. So we're going to take it a step further. All right? It's good to see you, my lovely Tammy. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. So we're going to take it a step further. Once you have your 2 pictures, I want you to start building and creating a vision board of various different people that you aspire. Not that you want to copy, but that you aspire. It could be their looks. It could be how they dress. It could be how they talk. It could be what they say. It could be what they stand for. Anything that you love about them. It could be their hairstyles. It could be their makeup. It could be anything, even if it's just a powerful woman, if it's just like, I don't know, Michelle Obama, who knows, one of those people. And on that vision board, you're going to start visualizing how you want to be. Okay. So the first thing, as I said, identify what's making you anxious, those inner voices. Okay. Then you're going to have to develop a routine, because in order for you to become that speaker, you have to start seeing yourself. For you to become that leader, that person that is delivering a message, you're going to have to see yourself in a completely different way. So if you agree with me in the comments, say, yes, Maddie, I agree with you, girl. Yes, I am feeling that. I have to change myself in and see myself in a different way. Okay. So as I said, I want you to start collecting and building that vision board. Spending time knowing what the vision board is all about is what helps you to create your self image, is what helps you to embrace your self image. I want you to focus on what is real and not superficial, because what I don't want you to do is give yourself more anxiety and start to look at how you could get plastic surgery and so on. Not that it's anything bad, but for those of you who want to go with the way, the most natural way possible, I want you to really look on your inner self and your inner beauty and your inner self image. Then we can look at things that are external. We can look at how you dress. We can look at how you do things. But when you start from the inside, no amount of makeup is going to be able to cover that beauty and that inner self strength that you have. Because even when you don't have makeup, guess what? You've got that inner beauty. Because it takes so much more. It takes so much more. So I want you to start doing that. And then I want you to actually look for, start to create affirmations that are complete opposite of what you've been telling yourself. So if you've been telling yourself, I'm so rubbish on camera, my nose is so big, I want you to say to yourself, damn, girl, you got a great nose. Man, you got a fantastic forehead up here. I want you to start doing these things to yourself. These are what we call rituals. The more you start doing these rituals, the more you are going to increase your self belief and your self image, and you're going to start to embrace every parts of you. As I said, for you to overcome your camera anxieties, you have to start taking care of yourself. Regardless of how you feel, take care of yourself. And when you feel like, if you're one of those people who are regularly online, like I am always on camera, guys. You know me. Apart from last week, I was away. Hello, somebody. But I'm not beating myself up for it. But I used to beat myself up for it. So what I advise you to do is, when you feel like you're doing too much, slow down, take a step back, take a day off, give yourself that day off so that you can regain your energy, your strength, and then you can have the strength to come back on camera. Because sometimes you need to retrieve, as the lovely Edwina from Breakout the Box always says, she hides like a submarine and she comes back up and she emerges into the water, and then she's back there. So I want you guys to really, if you're feeling anxious because you're coming too often on camera and you're feeling a lot of anxiety, take a day off. Give yourself that day off and say, let your audience know and tell them, hey guys, I can't come online today because of so and so. But guess what? I'll be back next time. And share with them, be honest with them. Let them know what's going on with you, if you are comfortable enough to say this. Because you see, vulnerability is a powerful tool to connect with people. It's actually it's actually the most human way for you to connect with people. So I want you to remember these things, and I want you to go easy on yourself. Go easy on yourself. It is so important to go easy on ourselves, because majority of the time, as humans, we're not very nice to ourselves, are we? Are we, guys? Are we? Let me know in the comments. We're not very nice to ourselves. Like, when it comes to other people, it's easy for us to say, hey, you look great, you look amazing, oh, I love what you're doing. But when it comes to your own self now, when it comes to looking after yourself and giving yourself those good, positive, you know, those good positive affirmation, it's really difficult to say that, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comment if you agree with me. It's so difficult, but I want you to start doing this. So I want to ask you a question today. What will you do differently to help to be able to calm your nerves and deal with your camera anxieties? What will you do today to embrace your self image a bit more in order for you to feel as though you are the person that you want to be? What will you do today? Let me know in the comments. And I can see break out the box. Hey girl, thank you. I am back. I am back. I am back. Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna give you a little minute whilst I drink some water here. So let me know in the comment, what will you do differently? What do you aspire to do differently? Is there a person that you would like to aspire to be more of? Is there a person that maybe you'd like to aspire to be more of because of their skills? Maybe there's a speaker or there's someone who always comes on camera who you aspire to be like. Maybe there is someone who looks like you. Maybe there is another Black creator or another man or another woman that that is very similar to your personality. And sometimes when I always say aspire to be like them, but don't try to be like them, because aspiring means that we connect with those people. So for example, I when I wanted to show up on video, I didn't know that I could be my crazy, my funky self, my colorful self, my all day self. I just thought that it was too much for my audience to handle it, because everybody used to say to me, "Girl, you're too much. You have too much energy. You need to tone it down." However, when I discovered a lady called Marie Folier, who was energetic, bubbly, little crazy, little odd, eccentric, and talking about business, just like me, I thought, oh my God, if she can do it, that means I have permission to do it. And that's basically what I mean. When you aspire to be like certain people, you're not comparing yourself, you are, I would say, complimenting them and compliment the way they look. And you look at them in a way where you're not trying to compete against them. You're not trying to compare yourself because they are better and you're not. You look at them and they give you that freedom to do you. So if you haven't chosen someone yet, if you haven't chosen an idea, I want you guys to do me a huge, huge favor. For the next time I see you, I want you to tag me in your vision board online, whether it's on Instagram or on Facebook. Tag me and say, Matty, I've just created my vision board of what I want to look like when I come on camera. Choose something that makes you comfortable. Like it could be a hat. It could be, for me, it's my pink lipstick. As you can see, I love my pink lipstick. So I'm always showing up with my pink lipstick. It could be a specific kind of earring. It could be a specific color. But whatever it is, whatever makes you feel comfortable and whatever makes you feel like you can achieve, I want you to start wearing that, to start connecting with that. It could be a color. It could, as I say, it could be an accessory. But wear something, or bring use something that's going to bring you a different kind of energy. That's the word I'm looking for. Energy. Okay, my lovelies. So I want us to have some amazing goals for this month. It's May, it's a new beginning, and I want you guys to really start reflecting on what is it that you're going to be doing this month. Because as you know me, every beginning of the month, I'm always encouraging you guys to step up to your new goals, okay? This month, I am literally doing something that scares me. If I'm doing it, you guys can do it too. And one of the things that I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be launching my video editing service and skills, because I know I'm good. I know I'm awesome. I already edit videos for other people and everybody's always asking me. So I'm going to be putting that out there because I want to push myself. I want to encourage myself. And I know that this is a new goal, a new thing that I'm doing. And it is for me to become better at what I'm going to be doing. So it's a great way for me to market myself. It's a great way for me to put myself out there. And I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So in this month of marketing, sharing who you are, I want you to put down what kind of goals you want to achieve this month. Are you going to be bolder with your self image? Are you going to be, taking risk? Are you going to be there, taking action? How you doing, Remini? How you doing, my lovely? It is so good to see you. It is really, really good to see you. So I got my phone here, so it's a little bit hard, but I can see you right there. So I would love to know, what is the goal that you would like to achieve this month? What is the goal that's going to move you? There's other things that I'm doing behind the scenes, which I cannot talk about right now. But as soon as I get the result, I can't wait. I'm gonna share. 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 But there's so many really good things that I am aiming for this month. And I would love you guys to partake in this sharing. So I'm going to encourage you guys to share your goals, to be bold about your self-image, to take action, and promise me, guys, okay? Promise me that you're going to tag me when you create your vision board. Promise me when you're going to tag me when you have your affirmation of how you want to sound like. An affirmation that is a positive word. Hey girl, hey boo, how are you? An affirmation that's going to make you feel like you can do anything. Before you go online, before you show up on video, I want you to repeat the affirmation. I want you to embrace the affirmation. Even if you don't feel like it yet, I want you to embrace it, practice it offline, so that when you come on video, guess what? It's going to be so natural, so natural. Remember, the last thing is, be easy on yourself. Go easy on yourself. You deserve to be amazing. You deserve to have an amazing audience. You deserve to be connected with amazing people and work with amazing people. So make sure that you are easy and good to yourself, because that is how you embrace your self image. Okay, my darlings, this is it for today. I guess it's a really, really short live because it's the beginning of the month. But if you want to join me, if you want to talk to me after this live, feel free to DM me, or why don't you just join me in my video confidence crowd, my membership called the A Team, where we encourage other people who are growing their video, building their confidence, building their brand to grow online. Okay, you can do that. You can do that if you're on Instagram. You can do that via connecting in the link in my bio. And if you are watching me on YouTube, you can actually connect in the link underneath the video in the description content. Did I say it right? Yes, in the description below. Okay, I cannot wait for this new month. This month is all about marketing and planning. So we're going to do a lot of that, guys. We're going to do a lot of marketing and planning. I might even bring a guest. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. But I would love to do that. So let me know if you're what you're planning for this month, and let's get talking. I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you again next Tuesday. All right, my lovelies, you have a great one.